Well, nothing is as scary as our technological conveniences failing to work in slightly unpredictable ways. Anyways, let's make some lights flicker. So we've got these 3 lights in the room here, and I'm going to make them have a sort of natural feeling flicker. I'm going to add a script here, and in my first attempt at this, I thought maybe we just use a random number generator and change the energy value of the light based on that. So I'm going to try that here, and you'll see why it's kind of a bad idea. If you are photosensitive, don't look for about 5 seconds. That doesn't look correct at all. It doesn't look scary, it just looks annoying. So I think we need something better. And my thought then is to sample from a noise texture. So noise textures are a really cool way to have kind of constrained randomness. And we're going to use the fast noise light class that's in Godot. So we can do export var noise, fast noise light. This lets us have a custom noise texture that we can sample from. And I'm going to create it as a resource so that we can use it for each of the lights separately. Now, if we click on this, we can see the noise that it's generating. This is simplex smooth noise. We have a few different algorithms we can pick, and each one is going to have a slightly different easing between different values. We can do noise.getNoise1D. That's going to sample noise in like a line, essentially, pixel by pixel. And then I think I'll grab, we'll do time.getTixMsec, which is the number of milliseconds, I believe, since the game started. And there you go. So we've got X, which is going to be some number that is based on the value it's seeing on the texture at that time value. And then let's just set the light energy to be that X. Well, this might actually not work that well because X could be a negative or something. So let's clamp it between 0 and some sort of max value. I'll do it, call it max energy, and then max energy I'm going to set in ready to be the whatever energy we set as the light's normal energy. Cool. Okay, so if I drop the light noise 2 texture onto my scripts here, and I play, you start seeing a bit of a flicker here, but we definitely want to mess around with the noise texture a bit to get a better flicker. You can see that we can start playing with all of these neat variables. This is the kind of thing you can just play with. If you change frequency, you'll notice that it changes way faster. Also, there's this ping pong strength, which I like. I set fractal type to ping pong in this case. I definitely want the ping pong fractal. And I set my frequency to be fairly low because I think that looks quite nice. You have the opportunity to play around and mess around and make something that feels right for you. But those are the knobs that you can start turning at least.